Murmur.
The world is not ending. Get ready for the Steve and Katie Bad Marketing, Happy Time, Fun Time Hour. We have lots in store for you today. If you don't know what is going on and why we are talking to you, my name's Steve. This is Katie. We are marketers. We do things. She's a copywriter. She handles all your copy needs. She's going to show you what makes good bullets. She has a magic wand today.
We're wizards. We're done peopling. Only wizarding today.
Only wizards. Not for muggles. No muggles.
No muggles allowed.
I am a monetization expert. I help everybody with their funnels, with their webinars. I help you share your message in a way that gets out. Katie, what are we drinking this week?
We are drinking a 2009 aged Bordeaux.
What happened? Geez, stick that pinky up. What happened there, girl?
We've graduated from the Grige, and this is actually a bottle again from my business partner Michelle. She said French red for a special, and I feel like a day when you like write an email sequence and you know you have a nice time to hang out with your buddy Steve. It's still a special.
Nice, I like it. I mean, what do you think? Give
it's delicious. It's been airing out for an hour, so
Katie getting after it.
Getting after it. Okay, I'm gonna share us out right now. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, get us shared out. In the meantime, I will give you the update. I'm wearing my special shirt. I saw the shirt and I was so excited. It's got pineapples on it.
Oh, it's super festive.
And it's like the brightest blue in the world. Did you see? So for any of those of you out there who work remotely, I want to throw this out there really quick. I am going to share my screen. Share screen. All right, so check this out for a second.
What do we got?
Movers and shakas. Movers and shakas don't work from home. They work from Hawaii. Because Hawaii has been having such a hard time with the tourist industry, you can rent out a hotel room or a hotel suite. Do work for the Hawaiian government while you are there, and they will cover your room and board. Calling all remote workers. If you want to work on a beach, go check it out.
I'm remote workers. I'd like to do that.
I would like to say that it's 100% free, but it is not. They do charge you a little bit of money, but it is pretty reasonable. I was looking at it. You do have to apply. I applied yesterday, and I clicked on this link today.
Wow.
And application.
Do they pay you in like all the pineapples you can eat?
All the pineapples, Katie. All the pineapples and mangoes and fresh fish. So if you've ever wanted to live and work from Hawaii and you work remotely, there you go. Get it.
I want to do that.
I want to do that too. I don't know if they take dogs.
Oh. You hear that, Jack? No pineapples for you.
Jackie's like, meh, I'm on the couch. I'm on the couch. All right. So Katie, what have you seen this week in bad marketing? What do you got for us?
Let me get some share screen going and we'll just start pulling some weirdness. Okay, let's see.
Wave your magic wand. How many magic wands do you guys think Katie has? If you are watching this,
take a guess.
Take a guess how many magic wands Katie has. All right. You ready?
Yeah. Okay. We're going to start with, so I got this ad probably a few weeks ago, and this is an example of like targeting that makes you sad. So this was an ad. Oh, wow. It's really small. It was an ad for this like couples massage thing. And this ad video is like sexy. It's like, oh man, this is the best thing ever. But I'm a single girl. Like I'm single on Facebook. How? So I commented, please Facebook algorithm, I'm single. Don't play me like this. And like, if you went in the comment section, there are like so many women that are like, how did I get served this ad? Now we're all just like, what? Please.
You're sad because you don't have a guy to rub your back?
Right. Like,
where are all the single guys at? Come on.
Come on. We need back rub. So I thought that was very unfortunate. And remember last week when I was telling you about that scammer that like it was for an ad and then it ended up in my messenger?
Yeah.
Well, I realized I did screenshot. I just wanted you guys to see the picture because it was I had to click on it. Like It's so weird. It just says PM us.
PM us 3 point. Like, what's the? Let's hang on a second. Let's just actually critique the ad for a second. Beyond shock value, Katie.
Okay.
Introducing the all-new ear camera with earwax remover tool. 3.9 digital oscilloscope, 6 LED lights, 7 inches screen with retractable battery, with rechargeable battery.
Yeah.
Supports photo snap and video recording. What is missing from this ad, Katie?
A problem that they have. Like, have you always wanted to see your earwax on a deeper level?
Go a little bit deeper. Come on, you can do it. What's really missing? Who the cares? Like, why do I care about this ad? Is
people with earwax?
Right, but what are the negatives? What's the outcome? Is earwax stopping you from getting laid?
Not last time I checked. Huh? What does earwax stop you from?
There's no negative. Like, the number one thing, if you're watching this, the number one thing that you want in your copy is solve a pain point. Is there any pain point in there? No, it's all features.
But I will say sometimes you see ads for something that's just like it goes to warm traffic and like people are already looking for this product. And nowadays, I don't know if you know this, but there's a trend in products where you can see yourself way closer than anyone should. Like a lot of the face suction pore things. My friend has one with a scope in it, so you can see the junk coming out of your pores. Like it's a popular thing, but yeah, and I like how it says plug and play. Like this is a very playful experience you're about to have with yourself.
Do you know what ear candling is?
Yeah, I think it's a big sham. You're more likely to burn yourself. I don't know. When I was a nutrition major, they were like, ear candling is a bunch of horse crap.
Oh, I did it. I didn't burn myself, but it was like laying on your side listening to a fire crackle.
That actually sounds kind of nice.
I mean, it was really, really relaxing. Sweet. Getting some notifications. Earwax can block your hearing temporarily. Anna, you are correct. It can.
Hi, Mom.
You noticed that they didn't mention that anywhere in the ad.
Nowhere. But it was then again, it was a scam just to get you in them into your inbox to get your what was it? Your Amazon login info and your PayPal login info.
Complete scam. Let's go back to the massages really quick.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
So bad targeting, absolutely bad targeting. What were they actually selling? Learn at home. Learn how to give a couples massage, but they were targeting singles instead of targeting couples.
They should have targeted, well, no, I think there must have been whoever was running their ads just did it wrong, because one of the ladies that commented under me said, my Facebook status is set to widowed. Like, why am I being showed this? But it's like a video training series on like massage techniques for couples. And you know what? As much as I want to rag on the fact that the only ad copy is learn at home, that video, Steve, I'm telling you, like it was mesmerizing. I probably watched it on repeat 3 times because it's deep quarantine and I'm so lonely. So
I'm drinking in 2009 Bordeaux. I'm hanging out. Wait till we get to bad Tinder, Katie. Coming soon. All right. Wave your wand. What do we got?
Next. Okay, this is like a marketing meme, but please, I know we're done with the holidays, but Pringles, really? Merry Pringles? You could have had Pringle Bells or Merry Christmas, you stupid mothers.
You stupid mother Pringle.
How do companies that are this big like miss a clever marketing opportunity? Like it just made like, do you think companies like this think they're above puns? They're chips.
No, I think Pringles thinks they're all about puns. I mean, look, I wish you had the whole shot of the can. They've got a stick figure.
Right.
A dummy head on it. I mean, I don't hate Merry Pringles, but I think they did miss Pringle Bells rings. I mean, if you had Pringle Bells and you just showed Christmas ornaments that were Pringles and like some guy just started eating all of them, I would want to buy Pringles because I want the Christmas.
Yes. And can we be honest? Like, what do you really think of Pringles as a chip?
They're horrible.
Thanks. But I feel like if they pulled a pun, I might be more willing. Just saying.
I don't eat chips anymore.
What? Okay.
One of the sad things that's missing from my diet.
Wow, Steve. Okay. So
hang on. What? Go back.
Pringles?
What's up, Peter? Peter, throwing us a little bit of love. Peter says, "What's up?"
Oh, hey, Peter.
We're critiquing Pringles. So what could they do to make this better besides Pringle Bells or Merry
Christmas.
Christmas. And they just put a picture of the can. Is this the actual ad, or is this just some guy?
No, this is just some marketing meme.
We gotta fix the Pringles. I mean,
can you do better than Pringle Bells, Steve? Let's be real.
No.
Have yourself a merry little reconstituted potato snack. No.
That's not going to get anyone buying anything.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like this was could have been the pinnacle, but they fapped it.
Okay. Next.
Okay, this is something this was an actual ad I got served on Facebook. Hold on. Oh my gosh, everybody's messaging me. Hold on.
Because the world is burning.
It's mostly you. It's me messaging myself pictures for this episode. Okay. Let's start with Super Bamboo. I got served this ad this week. So these new paper towels, in air quotes, can be machine washed and reused up to 40 times. And look, they say, this strange new solution, strange, has moms wondering, oh, wow, there's a typo. This strange new solution has moms wondering they didn't switch to it earlier. Okay, I didn't even notice that until now. But let's watch the ad a little bit. If you're like most Americans, you go through a lot of paper towels. Sure, there's a waste of paper and waste of money. All right. But now there's a reusable and much more affordable alternative. Holy cow. Really? Super Bamboo. All right. Do you see a problem with this yet, Steve?
I mean, the things that come to mind, first off, I've somehow caught that typo before you. Number two, it reminds me of reusable diapers, which who wants to have reusable diapers? Keep going. That's not what you wanted. What do you got?
Here, this was my response. Okay, so they make it out to sound so innovative, right? A strange new solution, a new way.
It's called a towel.
It's called a freaking washcloth.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing, and I don't think it's a bad ad. A lot of people clearly really like this product and have bought it, but nowhere in this video ad do they overcome the objection of
it's a washcloth.
Well, the objection of why shouldn't I just use washcloths? You get cheap cotton terry cloth washcloths at the dollar store
for $1. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, my question is too, if I'm throwing these in my washing machine and they survive, am I going to roll them back up into a nice roll?
Ooh, or that was actually a question.
Or am I just going to have a pile of them somewhere?
Somebody asked about rolling them, and apparently, you know how most of these companies on ads have a designated person who goes in as the company and responds to comments?
Yeah.
Well, this company's sucks. So I preached at them a little bit, but they're like, hi, we do understand your concern. I didn't make a concern. I made a funny. We appreciate you letting us know about it. If you need anything else or any help, feel free to contact us. But somebody, I wish I could find it. Somebody, how do you store them once they're off the roll? You nailed it, Steve. They linked to a blog.
Wow.
That doesn't even seem to make sense. The 60-second lightning upgrade that makes your home look magazine worthy. Who is the person doing this job?
So the lesson here, I think, is more around, okay, this is obviously probably a Chinese company or someone overseas came up with this, most likely. They got bad copy. Let's go up and look at the copy for a second, just really quick. They didn't even proofread their copy. Can you blow that up a little bit, Katie, just because it's small?
Yeah.
The strange, people are trying to use curiosity hooks. Is it strange? No, it's bamboo kind of cloth. I know. How long do they really last? I bet you get maybe 3 washes.
The cool thing is they do demonstrate how strong it is. They put a 20-pound kettlebell on a sheet and it doesn't break through. So it's really strong. I mean, it's made of bamboo. And so it seems very, very durable. But yeah, you're right. If you're going to generate curiosity, do it in a way that doesn't make you seem like an idiot for blowing it up so much. It's not strange. Just stick to what
you're good at here.
It's just a washcloth. But I mean, here's the thing. What I know about bamboo is that it's naturally antimicrobial. And what I think they should do is if they had a specific ad just for that, it's like, why choose super bamboo over, a $1 washcloth? And then it's like naturally antimicrobial. And have you ever used washcloths? Like I used to use them in Maine all the time when I was like living in a farmhouse. They smell because they don't dry fast enough.
I mean, that would be. I mean, I have
that would be a good point.
I have a question about drying these too, but there's a lot of challenges to overcome. The other thing is, I want to play The Price is Right. So if you guys are watching this, how much do you think these sell for?
Oh, did you already look it up?
No,
I'm gonna look it up because I don't know.
Chat. Whoever is closest, you're gonna get something fun. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe it'll be
something fun. I'm going to look at the price. What? When I look up super bamboo, the first result that comes up is an albino ball python. What?
Did you type correctly, Katie?
Yeah, it says.
Okay, we got
bamboo.
Benji Lee says $15. Who else got a guess? This is The Price is Right rules. Closest without going over is going to win something.
Oh, I can't even find this one brand. That's so weird.
Super bamboo reusable paper towels. Come on, Katie, don't leave us hanging.
Okay.
25. I'm gonna go with $10. $10.
What is it called again? Super bamboo.
Scroll down. Scroll down. It's under the paper towel. Oh, it was under the paper towel.
Oh, wait.
It'll be at the top of their ad too.
It's just called super. I swear to God, a ball python. I'm just gonna put paper towels. Okay, let's look at one that's a different brand. Is that
Super bamboo paper towels on Amazon says
$8.99.
Oh, the ones on Amazon, the 2-pack is $20.
That makes sense. This was for a 1-pack, so they run about $10 a roll.
I mean, honestly, I pay $10 for 4 rolls of Viva.
Yeah, and I feel like if they made that price comparison on its own ad, like that would be pretty sweet too.
So what? Okay, that was pretty interesting. Make sure you don't have typos. I'm notorious for this, so that's why Katie's my copywriter.
And why is there an apostrophe? That's one too. I hate that.
Because those moms don't own anything. That's true.
I guess.
What's up? Anyway,
that's super bamboo.
Super bamboo.
All right. Next, I wanted to get into a little something, different. We've looked at some funnels before. Actually, let's look at this really silly one first. This is just outrageous. Can you guess what they sell? It's so weird.
A pie?
They say business management consultant firm. And can I tell you why I find this so weirdly unsettling? The huge graph in relation to the tiny, tiny stock photo of like the generic woman that definitely does not work there. It's so weird.
Pie chart. They sell pie charts.
They do not.
Happy New Year's.
Tax preparation. But are you ready for this, Steve? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Oh no.
Exclamations
everywhere. All businesses, formations complete, or LLC funding. Get your funding. Up to $6,000 in refund advance starting January 3rd, 2001. EDIL grant filing starting January 10th. Call now.
It's so funny because after that, it sounds so tame. After over 15 years in the industry, our firm is punctual.
Where did this come from, Katie?
This came from like a weekly promo thread in an entrepreneurs group where everybody could just like spam their links. And here's the thing. I love the up to 6,000 in refund advance starting Jan. I feel like they could have had that as like a banner.
Anywhere.
There's no name of their company.
Okay, so let's break this down from a web page perspective. If you want to have a great converting web page, putting my hat on for this one, you only need one offer per page. You need a headline, a subheadline, 3 pain bullets that you overcome, 3 testimonials, 1 call to action restated 4 to 5 times. This fails at all of that. What does that pie chart even mean?
Good question. Well, and the phone number just like dangling there. It's so
call them. I want to call them.
We'll call them.
I got my phone right
Don't make
here.
me call them at 7:26. Here's the other thing.
Why us? Hang on. Why
this.
us? This is another one. People put this kind of stuff on here, and I guarantee I haven't read it yet. I'm looking at the camera. It's generic. It probably says integrity and maybe something else around customer service. Make it a story. If you don't know the story of CD Baby, look up CD Baby. Look up what they used for their About Us and their thank you. It generated, they went from, guy started this in his basement by using unique and fun copy, 2 different places, his About Us and his thank you. He blew up in 6 months, did millions of dollars. He ended up selling the company for, I think he sold the company for something like 9-10 million.
What did they sell? CDs?
CDs. This was before iPods and all that, but it was it's a really, really cool story.
In my day, we used to listen to music on laser discs.
Nobody listens to music on laser discs. Okay, let's read it really quick. What do we got in there?
Okay, there's not the word integrity, but
we give each of you the time.
Listen to this. That's why when it comes to client selection, we are highly selective. All right. Here's
all right.
What you said about customer service there. Yeah, and it's just this is their
subscribe. Hang on, what are you subscribing to?
That's the thing here too. Like it's just the most vague. Like sign up for
something.
Who knows what? It's kind of an adventure. You know what? Hold on.
You should, yeah, Katie, come on.
I'll send it to my swipe email. For those of you who don't swipe stuff a lot yet, make your own swipe Gmail. Cool. I'm gonna get an
Benji Lee. That CTA is Prime. Which CTA are you talking about? The one up at the top that says like pie chart? Want some pie? One of our like 19 different slivers.
Okay, and here's how they lay out their products and services in like huge block text with like indentations, but like no space. It's just like
it's bad.
It's a hot mess, yeah, for sure. So this is just an example of like everything not to do. I can't wait to see what kind of email I get. And they're from
the phone number. The phone number is pretty sweet.
Atlanta, Georgia. It really is. So now we're going to get a little bit, Steve, into challenges because I know, running free challenges is really hot these days, right? This is one we never talk about offers as much. Like we tend to talk about a lot of copy and design and funnel structures. I wanted you to let me know what you think of a 100-day challenge, Steve.
Bigger is better. I mean, isn't that what they say, Katie?
No, because my thought initially is like, I don't want to do something for 100 days. What results can you get me in a week? But look at this. You can do a lot in 100 days. Don't underestimate yourself, super mama. When you build your list, dude, hang
on. Scroll up just a second. They're going back to web pages since we're talking about web page 100-day challenge. I don't hate 100-day challenge. I don't love 100-day challenge. It wouldn't be my optimal. The optimal for a challenge. I ran 8 challenges this year. The optimal length for a challenge, 5 days. 5 days, 21 paid. Those are my results. I've also talked to several people who have held challenges. If you want to know more about challenges, reach out. Happy to have a conversation with you about my results and all the people that I've talked to. Talked to several people. But do you know what 75 hard is?
Yes. Yeah. So it's like hard exercise and diet really strictly for 75 days.
Right. And it got a lot of traction. So that's where this comes from. But I think this is get your first 100 email subscribers. If I have to I got 100 email subscribers in a week.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the weakest offer. Like I want to put in 100 days of effort for 100 email subscribers. Like
if you're putting in 100 days of effort, you better get some results. And the thing is that be honest with yourself. How many people in here have done anything for 100 days? Very, very few people. I'll toot my own horn a little bit. Yesterday was 103 days of YouTube videos, but it's hard. Most people are not going to stick with it. You're not going to get success. And I don't know why. I don't know why she did this. Do you know who put this out?
This is it's just startamomblog.com. I didn't get too deep into their website. But look at this. Print out. It's like, is it really just like 3 printables? 100 days.
Hang on. Even more. Print out this plan, follow it, and let me know about your success. Just let me know. Do you think, there's zero urgency here. There's zero, like, I want to do something fun together. Zero, print out the plan.
The challenge doesn't even have a name or a subheadline.
Or anything. There's no pain bullets. There's no offer. Hang on, more goodies.
Look, this is the second thing. But how about something else?
Let's talk about why this is bad and how it could be better. So first off, what is the number one thing that you want to sell? This goes back to everything that we have talked about on this channel. You want to sell the outcome. So what is the outcome here? It's not even 100 subscribers, because does anyone really care about having 100 subscribers? If you have an open rate of 10%, that means 10 people are reading your emails. You would be better off doing a Facebook post.
Right. You want to make more money as a mom blogger so you can have more freedom and time with your kids and send them to that expensive like gymnastics camp that they really want to go to.
And wait, she has a name for her thing here. It's called the blog plan.
I feel like she could have been a teeny bit more creative with the names on these.
It's a plan I followed to grow my blog to more than $9,000 per month in a year. That's the best line in the entire thing right there. Towards pleasure, away from pain.
Yep.
Correct.
And that's an impressive, and it's ultra specific. That's a very important thing for really any copy, but especially in headlines. And it's just, if you can make it ultra specific, suddenly you made what you're talking about tangible. Because right now, the blog plan, grow your blog, doesn't mean anything. But
so let's go to the top a little bit, because I want to rework this. If you are the mom blogger who put this together, 100-day build your blog to make profit and send your child to college challenge.
Ooh, send your kid to college.
Well, that's what do moms want to do? They want their kids to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
Send your kids to college. With this blog plan, I will show you how you can make $9,000 in your first year. But imagine what you can make year after year. Ooh. Get your first 100 email subscribers in 20 days. Following my plan. Clear, easy to follow instructions. 10 minutes a day or less. Don't juggle your babies. Just learn to follow this plan. Something like that.
Juggle your babies. I love it.
What else do we got? Keep scrolling down a little bit. So down here, more goodies. No.
It's its own funnel. Just go other funnel.
This is a whole nother funnel. But what I would do is bonus, right? Challenge bonus. Not only are you going to get my 100-day email plan so that you can have, instead of 100 subscribers, go for 1,000.
Ooh, yeah, that's much sexier.
Yeah. Instead of just getting 1,000 subscribers, I'm also going to show you a step-by-step proven formula that will have you up and blogging in no time. Bullet points. Do you get tech headaches? I solve them all for you better than aspirin.
Ooh, are you better wondering? Than aspirin. Or if she broke this into a story, like underneath.
That was my next thing.
Tell the story. And then it's like, oh, I could do that too. I better, and it's free. So I better just do this thing for free and commit. Oh, and then pin me, please. Pin me. And then it just shows all of her other lead magnets, which you can also navigate off to.
They're not. Do you see what's going on the left and the right?
Social pairs?
No. Grow your email list quickly in yellow and grow your email list quickly in white.
Do you want it in white or yellow? You decide. Choose your own adventure.
So I want to yell at this really quick.
Okay.
The point of a funnel, Benji, if you're listening, what is the point of a funnel?
He's a marketer. He's really great at Facebook ads, so he'll tell you.
What do we got? One offer per funnel. Always just one offer per funnel. Instead, she's got these other ones down here. Get them to opt in and then make them more offers, provide more value.
On the back end, yes, in the email, do email stuff. Keep giving them free stuff. Mail them every day with like little stories about your success. It'll be great.
So what she needs to do, she needs a better headline. She needs pain bullets. She needs clear takeaway. She needs a clear offer promise.
A story.
And she needs a story. Stories. I'm just going to throw this one out there right now. If you need stories, you can go to Stories at Scale right now and grab your 5 key stories that every business needs to scale. This will show you how to build all 5 stories, where they go in your marketing, how you can use them in email, how you can use them in your funnels, how you can use them in Facebook Lives, how you can do all kinds of fun stuff with stories, because stories are key.
It's true.
Storiesatscale.com.
Yep, it's true. All right, so she fapped it a little bit. Guys, get on your stories. But this, I feel like I saw this woman on Facebook before, but I don't know. I got deja vu when I saw her picture, but this is another challenge funnel. And this one has a funny little gimmick. But before we get to that, free challenge, grow your art business online in 10 days dash waitlist, which means I guess it's not running right now. This free challenge is designed to help you jumpstart your art business no matter what phase of business you're in. In parentheses, if just have an idea or you've been in business 20 years, no end parentheses, if just have an. Again, proofread.
This is my kind of copywriting.
Sure, yeah. This is like something Steve might send to Katie like late one night in Facebook Messenger and be like, is this okay? And I'd be like, almost.
No. That's exactly how our conversations go.
It was
Katie makes fun of me because when I type, I actually spell out loud.
So
she's like, what are you doing? Spelling.
It's amazing. Okay, so some of her bullets are good. Some of them, I feel like this is a lesson in bullets. The roadmap to simple and easy steps. You're giving a roadmap to steps.
I feel like that is that's a funnel scripts bullet that she did not proofread.
Oh, for sure. Making online sales that you can start implementing now. Okay, I always like, implement now. Live case studies of how artists just like you created profitable online businesses. I like this. Again, this is a bullet that if you added like something ultra specific, like a number, this could be much more powerful. How artists just like you scaled from, or went from eating cold Campbell soup every night of their lives to making whatever a month, doing what they love. You know what I mean?
So if you guys didn't notice what Katie just did, she created a mini story inside of a bullet that was pain-centered and visual. So this is the nice thing with visual. When Katie just mentioned Campbell soup or eating ramen noodles, you can't, whenever you tell a story, whether it's in a long copy block, a short copy block, through video, people have to picture what you are saying, whether they want it or not. So if I say, don't ever think of pink elephants and red Corvettes, you just thought of pink elephants and red Corvettes. So the trick is always use stuff that gets them visual. So there are 3 ways that every human being communicates thoughts. One is in sound. One is in vision. It's the third one, Katie.
Sound, vision, and hearing.
Come on.
Was that wrong? Sound, vision,
feeling,
touch.
The touch, feeling.
I'm bad at my basic senses today, Steve.
Kinesthetic is the biggest thing that most females communicate that way. They have a feeling about something, right? If I say, and you always want to speak to people in the way that they process. So if they have feelings,
right.
Sound.
If they have feelings, that.
All right, so let's go through this. How would we fix the bullets?
No,
so
add me to the third bullet though. No. This is the third bullet for the 10-day challenge. Points to win free coaching from Alexis, valued at $2,500 to help you fast track the growth your online art business. So again, a typo, but here's the gimmick for this and much, much more. I feel like she could have done 2 more bullets that were more powerful. And now she introduces this points system, which, Steve, I wanted to know when I was looking at this today, if you think this is like a gimmick that could work if it were presented better or not. So this challenge isn't running right now, but you can gain points by joining the waiting list. Here's how the points work. I'll be holding an exclusive.
I'm going to save you. I'm going to save you having to go
don't think
through it. It's bad idea.
Horrible. Okay.
I wouldn't say it. What she's trying to do.
What?
Benji, I can't put that on the screen. Benji's drinking with us.
Oh, sweet.
The reason this is a bad idea is because it overcomplicates it. What she's trying to do, I believe, is create curiosity and create some form of I want that. Right. Yeah. Incentive, curiosity, but it's a free challenge. If you can't create enough incentive around a free challenge, adding a gimmick to it is not going to help. If anything, it confuses me because now I've got to read all this other stuff.
Right, you got to do the points system math in your head.
All this copy right here, instead of using it for the points, could be used to actually tell a story. Tell a story about somebody who used your program, Alexis, that got results, and that will get people to lean forward and take the challenge.
Right.
The other thing is, I wouldn't have a pre-challenge group. Instead, what I would say is the challenge starts first of the month, 8 spots available.
Right.
Much sexier than add me to the pre-challenge group. I don't want to add it to a pre-challenge group. I can't remember what I have going on tomorrow, then alone next week.
And that's the other thing. Nowhere on this does it say when the next challenge starts. Anywhere. And here's another thing Steve, you mentioned, and this was really vague. Get other gifts. Gain bonus points. And get challenge details firsthand.
Alexis, paint. Okay, so bullets should always be, as Benji stated earlier, away from pain towards pleasure. Away from pain towards pleasure. You can tell a story. You can use a benefit that leads, or a feature that leads to a benefit. But that's how bullets should be built. These bullets make no sense, and they're just placeholders. Have something powerful that gets a result. That's what I'll leave.
And
Katie,
Steve, you mentioned a story, though. I'm just going to leave it at this. She has the opportunity to tell a story. If she used to be a broke artist and now she makes money on being an artist, but she decides to go the very clinical route of I'm a performance artist and writer who discovered that in order to run a successful online business, you need to learn how to run a business like the top 10% of business owners in the world. Again, anyway, guys, when you tell your stories, you can get vulnerable. You don't have to be. You think sometimes that you have to be super professional for people to take you seriously and give them your money. Be authentic. She should have started at her lowest point. Yep.
I was curled up in a corner crying in my wine glass because nobody came to my art opening.
There was no wine in it. I was that broke. Yeah. Oh. So that's that, Steve.
Well, it's a start. All right, Katie.
That's all my bad marketing examples for today.
Well, it is right on time. We are going to Katie's bad Tinder.
We're going to conjure up some bad Tinder, folks.
Please tell me you have a monster for us.
No, Steve, I have something better, but I'm not going to show you that one first off.
Benji says he wants tequila.
Oh, go for it, buddy. You're on the Bad Marketing Show. You can drink whatever you want. Okay, I'm going to start with a series of 3 because this was a guy who every picture I swiped through, they just got worse and worse, weirder and weirder. Okay, so first of all, let's zoom in on the state of this, right? It's just like a stained everything. Everything, we got to try, people, right? Okay, so that was like the first picture. Here was the second.
It just gets worse.
He's just covered in baby squirrels, and he's still covered in stains. Like, why is he wet? What?
Curiosity factor, maybe?
Well, okay, if that didn't make you curious, this sure heckin' will.
Katie. What? I don't know if guys like this are just going for the comedy factor or like the shock factor. Is he like trying to drive in the carpool lane?
I don't know what kind of girl you're trying to get with this bait. I'm just not completely sure here. So that was a little bit odd. All right. I like food pictures. When a guy has food pictures, I lean in a little bit. But the problem is when I leaned in, do you see what's happening on this side?
Yeah.
And it just says busy making treats.
I mean, that's that. I don't get it.
I
That's
don't.
kind of funny, but seems.
Oh,
So food pictures, huh, Katie? Is that what I need to add to my profile? I need to add some food pictures.
Steve, when we were working on Steve's profile, I was trying to do a little copy magic for him, and we were trying to add like Steve does X, Y, and Z, and like we were going to like cook you a really nice meal in his underpants, but you know we didn't go for it. Speaking of weird stuff in the back seat. No one is going on a date when that's your profile picture. I don't want to say no one because he could go for a really niche audience, but I'm not going to go on a date with a guy who's just in his car with a creepy clown doll and loves serial killers.
Horror movies, serial killers, tattoos, and food.
Even if you like that stuff, this is not a good look for online dating.
What were his other pictures, Katie? Do you even know?
I think that was like it. There wasn't much. Oh, no, he must have had a couple more. I think it was probably like creepy horror drawings and stuff. Do
you have dolphins?
We'll see that one soon. I'm not king shaming anyone, but I had someone match me with a beach ball fetish. So I don't know what that involves, but it was the most interesting.
I have a beach ball fetish I want to share. I know it's crazy, but I thought I would try here.
I mean, you know what? Follow your bliss. Anybody watching this, just know, follow your bliss. I just for me, it was a curiosity. Like, I just want to know what's involved, and I wasn't really ready to do a Google search and see what it showed me. Okay, Steve, this one is for you. You are going to love this one.
Katie loves dolphins. If you want to get on Katie's good side, send her dolphins.
Dolphins can't be trusted, and Steve knows this. I don't know why my pictures are so pixelated today. Okay. He says, we probably have nothing in common, so let's just trade memes until you let me eat Skittles out of your...
And he's got a picture of dolphins.
Steve, if this doesn't just confirm my point that dolphins and their allies cannot be trusted, this is absolutely it. Look, he thought it was a funny profile. Dolphin.
Yeah.
Oy,
I mean, I bet he gets some play on that.
Oh, here's a really markety one, Steve. I thought this was hilarious. Big shout out to Pair of Thieves, which is a boxer company, for these undies and making my package look huge. Spoiler, it's not. Use my code. Hashtag thanks COVID. Still jacking off 2020 for a 25% discount.
I mean, that is pretty funny. It's pretty
funny.
I mean, that's got to get your attention a little bit, just because that's like a good tongue-in-cheek that only marketers are really going to get.
Oh yeah, when you're doing like discount and affiliate codes and like poking fun at your own junk, like nothing says a good sport about life quite like that. So I was pretty impressed. Who else did we got? Who did we miss? Oh, okay. I just thought this really painted like visual imagery here. Everything I know about pleasuring a woman, I learned from playing Bop It Extreme. It sounds like an aggressive style to have. But you do you, buddy. I'd rather you like tickle me like those ivories, but I mean, you really went wild with it.
I feel like if he had like a video of him just playing the piano, it would be better.
Sure. I mean, people love musicians.
People do love musicians. That's what we got in Katie's Bad Tinder.
That's what we got.
We didn't look at the brutal.
Brutal? I sent you this one before. This was a brutal old ad from Prudential Insurance.
Oh, you did send me that one. Jeez.
Just so everyone knows, I don't think you could get away with ads this brutal nowadays. But back in the day, they just put that in print. Like,
they said father didn't keep his life insurance paid up, and now I'm homeless.
But when I sent this to Steve was like, "Yeah, but that's like good. I mean, that would work. That's great copy. Fear, like so many feels, like cute little baby orphan, like it really nailed it."
Benji says, "Send it."
Send it.
Send it.
Yeah, that's what we got today.
That was pretty good bad marketing and bad Tinder. No monsters.
No, I was really looking for him, Steve.
Did I send you the picture of the girl with the monster?
No.
Oh, she just had, it was like it was just a monster flag in the background.
We should hook her up with the guy from
other monster people.
With the thing, at least the guy with the banner in the background, like.
I mean, there's some funny stuff out there. So Katie tried to get me to send bad Tinder in. Do you have the screenshot with the girl with all the emojis? That's the only one that I feel like we can really share.
I didn't save your screenshots. I only saved my screenshots.
They're in your Facebook. Go to your Facebook.
Go to my Facebook. Hold on.
Oh, maybe they're not. It's not. It's on your phone.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah. So my favorite profile of all time this week was just like she literally mashed the emoji keyboard and put 500 emojis. That was her only description.
The entire discography of emoji keyboard, and that was like that's good. What nothing says like I'm into anything like smashing down the whole emoji keyboard.
I was like, wow, thanks for taking the time to like. I feel like the person who doesn't bother to write a description is ahead of just mashing the emoji keyboard. Because I'm like, what went through my mind is if I actually ended up dating this girl, she would just send me 1 million emojis. And I'd be like, I don't know what that means. And I'm annoyed. Goodbye.
Just when normal, like I've maybe chatted with some guys a bit on like Tinder, and then maybe we like moved to text message because it's, I never check my Tinder messages. And all of a sudden they like use a lot of emojis. And I don't know why. It drives me up like the Sahara, Steve. It's like, I can't, too many emojis. Communicate with your words. Use your words.
You are a copywriter.
It's true. Maybe
I put smiley faces in.
Yeah, but smiley faces are normal. It's like when people like use emojis for like, I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know, Katie. I don't know. Is there what other fun Tinder things did we talk about this week? Because Katie was like, you got to step up your game. She called me out, and then she wrote like this really nice, fun.
It was a very agreeable profile.
Yeah, but it was too long. It was too long for anything.
It's hard to, how do you really summarize Steve? And how many characters does Facebook Date let you do?
500.
Yeah, that's not a lot for a magnanimous man like Steve Warner. Come on now.
Nope. When you got skills like these.
You know what I wish would happen, Steve? I want Tinder, Field, Bumble, all of them. I want them to have like stats. Like if I could track like profile changes and how the conversion rate.
You want the algorithm.
Yes. Like, I don't know.
The algorithm.
I don't know if Benji is still here, but he would be 100% behind this idea. Like, attach the algorithm to dating profiles, so then I could like split test my profile.
The thing is, if they did that, there would be a whole black market of like people doing it. It would be.
That sounds awesome.
It does sound pretty awesome. All right, Katie.
One thing, Steve. Never mind. We can talk about it next week.
What's the one thing?
What is what's this new app you need an invitation to? Can you just tell me quick?
Clubhouse?
Yes. What is that?
Clubhouse is the easiest way to describe it is an interactive podcast. You go in, people set up rooms. The room would be like hottest digital marketing trends. You go in and somebody is talking. You can raise your hand just like on Zoom. If you raise your hand, they can give you the mic or not give you the mic. They can bring you on stage. They can ask you questions. I don't know. I haven't been in there a ton. I honestly have not.
You're in? You got an invite?
Yeah, I got an invite.
What? Okay, now I'm just feeling like left out FOMO stuff. All right.
Honestly, I've used it once or twice. Our friend Mark, who is not allowed on the show ever.
Oh, yeah, that guy, Mark.
Mark is not allowed on the show, but Mark spends a lot of time there. It's a black hole because there is really good stuff going on, but you can spend hours and hours and hours.
The only reason I asked is because I almost like I found there was like some juicy drama happening with like, I guess, Billie Jean, and there was like some.
He did that on purpose. We will talk about everything Clubhouse next week.
In our next episode, we will get into the nitty gritty of the black hole that is Clubhouse that I've never seen, but Steve somehow got an invite to because he's real special.
Real special.
If anybody got an extra invite, hit up your girl.
I mean, Benji's offering a bottle of your favorite alcohol for an invite. If anyone out there
Woo!
has an invite floating around,
I'll give you 3/4 of a bottle of this 2009 aged Bordeaux for a clubhouse invite. Get at me.
All right, Katie, you ready?
I'm so ready.
All right, let's drink some wine and enjoy the wisdom of the dog.
Bah. I'm turning it up. Bah. Bah.
This is the best marketing ever.
There's a reason why he's our mascot. It's just soaking in wisdom. Ah.